I can't help but notice one significant absence.
We unfortunately had to say goodbye to Mando, the Meta Knight, who was in our reveal trailer, but his data got corrupted and was not recoverable. And so we did prepare this little montage in his honor to say goodbye.
Alright, we've been renewed for another season. It's time for the return of the Mando Knight. Before we get going into this video, I just want to pause real quick and just let you all know the last 4 episodes of this series are coming soon, and I want you to tell me who you want to see amiibos made for these last videos. I have a selection here that you can choose from, including the Mii Fighters, Pokemon Trainer, R.O.B, Greninja, Wolf, Olimar, Inkling, Lucario, Ike, Rool, Link, Mewtwo, Wii Fit Trainer, Bowser, Marth or Lucina, and Joker. So let me know in the comments, please actually let me know in the comments which one of those you'd like to see me make a video on, and we will see who gets picked. So I will see you then. Now back to the video. So yes, Meta Knight was one of the characters we planned to have in the Amiibo Tournament Round 2 that we did, and I bought him on eBay for $4, but the Amiibo was slightly damaged when I received it.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
It worked at the beginning, but at one point it stopped working. So we unfortunately had to replace Mando for that last slot in the Amiibo tournament. And now that I have another Meta Knight Amiibo, it's time for the return. It is not the same Amiibo that I had before, but it's the same character. We're just gonna say that this is his chance to prove himself anew. I'm told that Meta Knight is a pretty hype character. I've never really played him a whole bunch, so I'm hoping to see what the fuss is about. It seems like he's got pretty good recovery options from the up special and just the fact that he can just keep jumping and fly with his wings. It seems like he's gonna be a pretty good one. Also, I just realized I put on the Galactonite spirit because I thought, is this skin supposed to be Galactonite? I don't actually know for a fact if it is, but I forgot to take it off. I didn't actually mean to keep the spirit on. Before the next fight, I will have to remember to take it off, because this is just unfair at this point. I noticed that when characters get final smashes, typically their eyes turn yellow, but because Meta Knight's eyes are already yellow, his turn red. So I'm wondering what happens in this case where my character already has red eyes. Do my eyes turn yellow? I know I've gotten final smash a few times already. Okay, well my eyes are just still red with pupils, I guess. That answers that question. So far, I'm really digging Side Special, especially because I can control where it goes after it started. Neutral Special, kind of indifferent towards... Can I actually move? Okay, I can move with Neutral Special. Okay, so that does bump that move up a bit in my eyes. Now, Down Special just seems like a warp. It's not the same kind... is it a warp, though? It's just like... Maybe it's just like I phase in and out of existence. Let me see. I can try to... I don't know what that does for me other than just like makes me... Does it just like make me avoid a hit? How did that not... Speaking of avoiding hits, what the heck, Meta Knight? That's a pretty good recovery option as well. Like I was saying, he does have some great recovery options in his kit. Okay, that was a bad decision on my part. Okay, I made it back. It's okay. Still was a bad decision, but it worked out okay. There we go. Got him that time. Couldn't avoid that one. Still not entirely sure how he avoided it before. His specials are really good, actually. I'm really digging this. I think that's what I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him the spirit that increases all of his specials, because for once, I'm not focusing in on just one special over the others. Because it'd be like, with Pyra, I wanted to teach her side special and up special, but I wanted her to actively avoid down special, and that wasn't working for me. But in this case, as much as I don't quite understand what down special is meant to do, his other specials are just so good that I think I'm going to risk it. Risk it for that biscuit. Risk it for Limp Biscuit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'll just keep pushing him off stage. Eventually, he'll be damaged so far that he'll be pushing himself completely off stage and he just can't recover from the blast zone. Eventually it'll happen. I swear, eventually it will happen. There we go, finally. Took about 30 seconds, but we got there eventually. Ow. Okay, figured that couldn't last long. Ow. No. You can't see me behind this grass. Oh shoot, my grass. Okay, there we go. Another good round of hits in before time.
You've much yet to learn.
Ow, I let go of shield too early. Ow. There we go. There we go. I need to do the Tasmanian Devil spin a lot more often. And there he goes. Look at Longs just happily prancing along. We love that for him. There we go. Now, that's how you properly do it. Ouch. Whenever I try to say that's how you do it, I just immediately am hit by the next attack. There we go. Tornado is good for sudden death. Level 29? Okay. It's spirit time, I suppose. Sometimes they reach level 30 just perfectly on the dot, and other times they only get to 29. It's weird. So this one does increase the special move power of all special moves, so I'm definitely going to give him this one. Weapon attack, that might be a good one for him. And you know what, actually, air attack. Air attack makes sense, because I was trying to teach him the neutral air, so that one sounds like it would be good for him. So now that he has his spirits, let's get back into the fighting. However, I'm not going to be training him anymore, because much like the Mandalorian show itself, the rest of these fights are going to be a cameo fest. We're going to start it off here at least, and bring in his companion, the child.
Junior.
So the first opponent he's going to be facing is his own replacement from the Amiibo Tournament Round 2.
What about prom?
But it doesn't feel like a fair fight when there's 2 versus 1. So how about we do this?
What about second prom?
It's finally second Matt's time to shine. Maybe. Let's see who wins, actually. Okay, so the Matt team is here. It's really hard to tell which one's Matt and which one's second Matt. And first Matt is wearing a black outfit. Second Matt is wearing default Crom outfit, but they're both so similar, it's really hard to tell. Although I think oh wait, easy way to tell. First Matt has a dark blue cloak. Second Matt has a white cloak. Okay. But here we go, Mando and the child teaming up once more. Let's see how it goes. Because Bowser Jr. did pretty well in the Amiibo tournaments too, so this will be a boon to Mando to have him on his side. I guess it's also easy to tell which one is Matt and which one's second Matt, because first Matt jumps a lot, second Matt does not jump a lot, so it's kind of easy to tell in that case, huh? Mando bringing in those neutrals, Mando bringing in those specials like he always wanted him to. He's also bringing in a lot of the neutral attack, which is also one that I was really trying to teach him. But the child has his final smash. He's using the force on the mats. But that is second Matt and Mando going down together. I guess I am a little concerned that Mando is going to be learning some bad lessons from Matt, specifically Matt and not second Matt, because second Matt had good training. First Matt, I didn't really know what I was doing with Crom. And Mando's hanging in there, getting behind Matt there for getting behind the second Matt. Kind of struggling a little bit, which to be expected. He's still level 34, so it's definitely not a guarantee that he's going to win this. Because honestly, he probably isn't going to win this. I didn't really talk about this, but regular Matt is the Smash Bros. Series Crom Amiibo, and second Matt is the Fire Emblem series Amiibo. I technically also have a third Matt, who is the Amiibo card, but that one hasn't been trained. I did not have time to train him. But yeah, second Matt is just destroying everything and everyone in his path. Honestly, if it had been Mando and the child versus just Matt, they probably would have won. But maybe bringing second Matt was a mistake, because second Matt is just too powerful. And then getting him with the final smash as well. Can he take him out before time? He can. But it was not meant to be. The Matts were just too powerful. Yeah, there's a clear outlier in this one. Oh my gosh, Matt was terrible, actually. Mando, who was like level 32, did way better than level 50 Matt. Alright, so the Matts were victorious. So I think it's time now we bring in another team up here. And you know what? We may as well continue the theme. Sari somehow has never made a cameo in this series, despite being mentioned several times, and also despite being one of my all-time favorite amiibos. So I think it's time we rectify that. And as well, we'll bring in her partner, amiibo here, Gideon, who is my other Fire Emblem Three Houses character. Now, Sari has always been, like, my pride and joy, one of my best amiibos out there. And she did incredibly well in all the other amiibo tournaments that she's appeared in. And finally, it's her time to make an appearance on this show. Surprised it took us this long to get there. And Gideon is also kind of a new arrival. Gideon, it was planned to have Gideon have his own episode of Untitled Amiibo Training Series, but I didn't want Gideon to outshine Sari, as, like, Sari's only appeared in tournaments, and Gideon would have had an entire video dedicated to just him. So, he's just getting the cameo treatment here, because I did not want him to outshine Sari. Sari is another amiibo who is very important to me. Actually, come to think of it, out of all the amiibo that I trained, the first one that I ever trained was Queen Daisy, who has appeared several times on this series as well as the tournaments. Actually, I think currently she's appeared in more videos than anybody else, but I'm pretty sure Sari was the second one I ever trained, and I think she actually was the first one I trained fully to 50 before Queen Daisy reached 50. Yeah, Sari is also our certified combo queen out of all our amiibos there. Like, even that, like, look at those moves that she was just pulling there. There we go. Some more good teamwork from the Byleths. Mando and the child are going to have to step up their game with their teamwork, because the Byleths are really showing them up at the moment. Oh, that axe from Sari. Jeez. I don't know if that's going to be enough to take Mando out before time. Not before time. I think it would have taken him out, but not before time. There we go. And the Byleths have won this round. And since I mentioned that she's appeared in the most number of videos so far, and I would hate to break her streak, let's bring in the Queen, and we'll bring in a partner for her. Daisy has also come back. Although, come to think of it, maybe I should have tried to give Mando high defense, because because in The Mandalorian he wears the Beskar armor, which is resilient to laser blasts, and Beskar can, like, stand up against lightsabers as well, so I probably should have given him defense, but hindsight is 2020, I suppose, and 2020 was a terrible year. Now, while Queen Daisy is one of my strongest amiibos, and like I said before, my first amiibo, Daisy is not the greatest, if I'm being perfectly honest. Didn't quite know what I was doing when I trained her. Oh, and he got both of the daisies in that one. And Bowser Jr. was going through getting her healing flowers. Oh, that's the child out again. Although Oh, somehow the playing field has evened. Well, not anymore. But currently, Mando and the child are winning. Again, that final smash doesn't really seem like it's going to do much help, although Queen somehow wandered into it accidentally. Oh, and cars. I didn't even notice the cars were coming. Okay, Mando waking up just in time to avoid the cars. No one's going for the... Okay, well, Mando got the healing flower, right as I was about to say no one was going for it. Okay, tides have turned. The daisies are winning again. Although technically, I suppose they're on even footing because Queen has 1 and Daisy has -1. Well, now they're winning. They're definitively winning now. He ended with a final smash, but that was not quite enough to turn the tides, unfortunately. Well, let's bring in another duo here who have similar power sets.
Lucas! Yes!
Alright, really strong start for Mando and the child so far. Ooh, actually really strong start. They're getting them off screen together like that. That is true teamwork. I don't know where Mando's going. A lot of stuff is happening off screen, which is unfortunate. I don't know why they're loving the one corner, because then I can't show my footage because nothing can be seen. It's fine. They're coming back out on stage. Whoa, those combos from OK. Holy crap, those combos from OK were going crazy. Okay, Mando missed his final smash, but it looks like the child is here to help, getting the final smash on both of them and taking them both out. Oh, there's Kumatora at least. Lucas is off screen, but she's there to really represent, and ironically, she's the only one of these ones who actually learns PK Starstorm, as far as I know. I don't know who the companions for Ness are when he does final smash. Oh, speaking of the companions that spawn when Ness does Final Storm, I wish I had done a video when I had trained Ness, because you remember in the, was it the Falco video? I'm pretty sure it was the Falco video, where I talked about how I was playing as my least favorite characters in that one. So I wish I had done a video where I had trained Ness, because I hated him. Like, I already don't like him when I go up against him, but I hated playing as him to train the Amiibo, and then I hated the Amiibo once he started getting good. I took them both. No, Lucas saved himself. That's not going to do literally anything, but it's fine. A valiant effort by Mando and the child, but they could not handle 2 children at the same time. Alright, so now let's bring in another pairing here.
Young Link! Bombs!
Bombs also hasn't had much of a time in the spotlight yet. We all know Youngling is very formidable. He has literally only lost once. Bombs only had a cameo appearance so far in the Wii Fit Trainer Gauntlet from Amiibo Tournament Grand Finale. But now is the time for him to show up and shine again. And fitting that Bombs comes here on the Wrecking Crew stage with all the other Bombs. I guess another fun story about Bombs. His name wasn't originally Bombs. After I trained him, I don't know why, he got to level 50, and then after I was done training him, he decided that his favorite thing to do ever is just continuously throw bombs. So his name got changed to
Bombs?
So that's why his name is now Bombs. The child trying to get in on the action there too. Oh, they were pincered by the Lynx. Bombs does have his final smash. It's actually been a fair bit since we last saw him. Okay, well, there's a bomb. I was going to say, it's been a little bit since we last saw him throw a bomb. But then he just did it as I was saying it. Yeah, I suppose there was no doubt that the Lynx were going to win that one either. Next team is up, and I swear, this time it's not the same character twice.
Mr. Game & Watch! R.O.B!
Well, we finally have the return of Mr. Gamer, who is quite the fan favorite amongst a lot of us from the Amiibo tournaments, as well as Mr. Roboto, who didn't have a chance to really prove himself before, but hopefully he is going to have his shot this time. But Mr. Gamer is fighting back pretty hard. He's just having trouble landing some of these hits. He's being a little cautious, trying to avoid being in range, but he needs to be in range if he wants to hit them. Ooh, good uppercut from Mando there. Although, good downward key from Mr. Gamer. And a good upward again from Meta Knight. They are really going for each other here now. The child with final smash. That might be it for, yep, that was it for R.O.B. Okay, Mr. Gamer has his final smash again. Let's see if he has any more success this time. Almost! He almost took the child with him, but he broke free at the last second. But now Mando has both of them in his final smash. Is that gonna do it? Yep, that did take Mr. Gamer out. Mr. Roboto managed to survive, but only just. We're getting down to the wire here. Team Mando is finally winning one for once. Okay, it looks like that is a Mandalorian victory.
Red team wins.
Well, Mando's only got one more level, so let's go ahead and get it done. I'm actually kidding this time. As fun as it would be to have Cherry Bomb come in for a cameo fest, I don't think that would be fair. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some other familiar faces.
Kirby, King TDD.
Alright, here we go. It's a Kirby Showdown and Bowser Jr. So in the Amiibo tournaments, Fluffy Puff was a pretty formidable fighter. He did advance quite a few times. But DDD's Nuts, on the other hand, was not that great of a fighter. So we're definitely going to have to see how this goes. It also looks like Fluffy Puff has copied Mando's abilities because he's wearing the mask, but he is not a true Mandalorian. Maybe I shouldn't have dissed him because that just got him some points back. DDD's Nuts has the final smash onto the child. He really has it out for Bowser Jr. this time, huh? Fluffy Puff is just kind of coasting, it seems. I guess I can slightly understand it because DDD is a very big target, easier to hit. Okay, but that did not take Mandalorian out, so he's coming back with a vengeance. He's taking the big guy while the little guy takes the other little guy. Oh no, wait, the big guy's coming over to help the little guy. And takes the big guy out on this side, so yeah, that's a thing that happened. Oh my gosh! Where was this energy before DDD? Yeah, they really are not focusing much on Fluffy Puff, are they? He's just kind of getting to exist while they're here. There's only a minute left. Can Team Mando pull off the win this time? Okay, and also seriously, is anybody going to do anything about Kirby? Okay, there we go. Now Mando is targeting them both. And he took Kirby out, finally. That is 2 points for Team Mandalorian. 3 points for Team Mandalorian. Mando is doing us proud here in this last fight. And now the child's coming in to help with the final smash. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. Oh, but DDD has final smash as well. Getting it on the child again. He really has it out for the child. They were in the same Amiibo tournament round. They weren't in the same bracket, but they were in the same round. I guess maybe there's some resentment there. But in the end, it doesn't matter because Team Mandalorian takes the win for the final fight of the night. And I'm pretty sure that is going to put Mando to level 50. Yep, it did. Welcome back, Mando. It's good to have you back, and it's good to finally see you having your time to shine. This final batch is off to a great start. I will see you soon, and don't forget, once all these guys are trained, they are coming back for one Amiibo tournament finale to determine who of this Amiibo training series has been the biggest success. And I will see you there. Until then, just remember,